So I think it worked. And thank you. I'm glad I was able to come back and that it's working. As long as we don't have very many more mishaps, I should be on here with you guys until midnight or 1. We'll see how long this goes for. Okay. Okay. So that went well. Transparent again, but... Oh! I'm back. Perfect. Okay. It's still saying I need to defeat a pirate, so let's go defeat another pirate.
Parley! Ye got guts, little wizard. More than us, to be sure, but ye be no match for that which rattles in the darkness.
Okay. Got the transparent thing going again. Oh, I'm back. Okay, perfect. Okay, so the arrow's saying to go that way. Oh, that's a cool fire ring.
Oh, wow! You made it back! I mean, how'd it go? What did you learn? The pirates warned about a rattle in the darkness? See, this is what I was talking about. Pirates are always creepy and frustratingly vague.
Yep. I don't know. I kind of like pirates.
Evil magic has emerged here, and we're going to need more than a handful of guards to stop it.
Growing up with Johnny Depp,
there is a powerful
just gotta get my good pirate movies on, especially during this season. I kind of feel like they're really good Thanksgiving movies. You can just throw it on the TV, and even if you have nothing to talk about with the family that's visiting or friends or whoever, everybody knows pirates, so it's a good conversation breaker.
Of the ferries, and they keep her well informed.
You've received a temporary mount that will expire after 1 day. You can also purchase permanent mounts from mount vendors or the crown shop. To equip a mount, press B to open your backpack. Next,
Oh.
click on the Mount tab and double-click on the mount you wish to use.
That sounds like fun. Okay.
Perhaps she's heard something about this rattle in the darkness. Go speak with her in the hedge maze at the far end of Unicorn Way.
Yay, XP. Okay, so down the Unicorn Way we go. Is it kind of like the yellow brick road? I mean, kinda. It's got these yellow bricks along the side. Where's our red tubes? Most. Yeah, I'm kinda new-ish to gaming because I've played games, but nothing seriously. And I've never started a game from beginning to finish. And I've never played an online game before where I was able to get up to max level. So I kind of set this as a challenge for myself to get out of my comfort zone and one, be in front of a camera, to get myself out there, to get myself used to interacting more with people and responding, over chat and other ways. I'm also trying to get myself out of a comfort zone in the fact of trying different games and seeing if I can either finish one or level up to max at that time. So I guess we'll see where this goes. I'm going to be streaming from Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. Hopefully from like 7 to 12 or 1 a.m. Yeah, sadly, my chat is not working on here with my overlays in OBS, so I'm just having to manually look at my multi-streams and see what's going on. Yeah, any feedback anybody wants to give me, I'm more than willing to take, because I'm completely new at this, and I'm not gonna be just showing games. I'm also going to be doing bakes, because I love doing different bakes and recipes, and I'm gonna be making holiday cookie boxes for family and friends, and I was thinking it'd be cute to do some themed around the games I'm gonna be playing. So I'm gonna try Final Fantasy Online along with Wizard 101.
The evil forces that loosed the undead upon Unicorn Way have also corrupted my precious fairies. Please, you must help them.
Okay, so we gotta help the fairies.
Vile bone cages have appeared along Unicorn Way. They are filled with a mysterious dark magic that corrupts all fairy folk who venture near them. Dispel the dark magic in the bone cages, then bring me fairy dust from those it corrupted. It may reveal to me who is behind this atrocity.
Okay.
It pains me to say it, but the only way to obtain the fairy dust is to wrestle it from the dark fairies in combat. Try to be gentle. Once you've dispelled the bone cages and collected the fairy dust, return to me immediately. Good luck, young wizard. May the light guide you.
Perfect. Okay, so hold on one moment. Gonna try and post on my chats my link tree for everybody. So if you guys want to check out my other socials I have set up at the moment, you can. There's one. There's 2 and... three. Okay. Oh, thank you for the follow. And I'll follow you back. Oh. Okay, those are the bone cages. Well, they're kind of cute with the little skulls. Okay, my first one. Does it say how many of those we have to get? Nope, just open bone cages. Okay. Ooh, one chest. Am I getting in a fight just crossing the road? Nope. Okay, we made it. The arrow's saying to go back. Can I get them a second time? Or is it like one and done? No. Okay, this arrow is leading me all over and not to the right cages. Okay. So... Yeah, I agree that I do need to work on that a little bit. It's like, also, I had this whole thing set up with an app called Social Stream Ninja that was supposed to post the chat in the overlay, and I set it up for that in OBS, and it's on there and everything, but I can't see it, and you guys can't see it, and only one of my streams actually link to it. So I don't know if it's user error or if something went wrong with it connecting to everything, but... And yeah, I do have some panels and banners that I was planning to add, but I just haven't gotten to it. To be honest, it's like I'm a full-time mom. I homeschool, and during the day, my husband works remotely in the office I'm currently streaming in, so I can't do it during the day. But I do a lot of bakes and other stuff during that time, and so that's why I was planning to do that during the time that he's working, and then we can switch and I can give this a go. He's been really great and supportive of me trying this out and getting out of my comfort zone, so I'm really thankful for that. Do you guys know where another bone cage is? Or maybe it shows it on the map. Okay, so it's showing one here and one down here. But the ones here are already opened. It's a little wonky. Okay, so got this one. Looks like I need one more right there. Perfect. Okay, now the Dark Fairies. I don't want to just jump into this fight because that person may not want somebody to join them. So I'll just try and get my own one. If one will fight me. Okay, or Snaky. Off the street. Okay, another Dark Fairy. This one's more for some reason than the other one. Nice.
I could feel the darkness down in my bones. But now that terrible cloud has been lifted. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Okay.
You hear a tiny, joyful voice call your name.
Thank you for helping us, kind wizard. Your courage and benevolence will not soon be forgotten by the fairy folk.
Yay. Our fairy hero. Well, these fairies are definitely brighter and lighter, I guess you could say. More on the good side looking visual than the Dark Fairies. I kind of like the look of the Dark Fairies better. Maybe that's just me, but...
You've cemented your reputation as a hero to the fairy folk, young wizard. With the bone cages dispelled, I can help the other corrupted fairies in time. Now we must root out who is behind this attack. Please, let me examine the fairy dust.
Okay.
Is that? But how? The fairy dust displays scars of a dark magic banished from this world long ago. Could it be? Rattle in the darkness? Rattlebones. In life, a ruthless tyrant who was banished to the underworld for his crimes. If I focus, perhaps I can sense his location. Oh, so much darkness. No, my vision is obscured. All I see is a tower ringed in bones. Siren Nightchant knows Unicorn Way. Perhaps he can help. Quickly, you must ride to Siren at once. Ask him if he knows of a tower ringed in bones. Go.
Okay, so back to that dude. Yay, we leveled up. Okay, let's just go the safe route. More gold is always good. So does anybody have big plans for next week with their families for Thanksgiving? If you want to talk about it, you can throw it on the chat. If you don't, that's cool too. I am planning to stream the day before and the day after Thanksgiving, but not on Thanksgiving, just in case anybody was wondering.
Hello! You were gone for so long, I was beginning to worry you'd run off and joined a skeletal pirate crew. What did Lady Oriel have to say? Oriel thinks an underworld tyrant named Rattlebones is behind all this? Wicked. Let me think. He's in a tower ringed in bones. Well, the skeletal pirates do seem to be concentrated around the old archives. Try looking there. Here, I'll mark it on your map.
Okay, so let's check our map real quick. So we're here, and Rattlebones is over here. Not too far. So away we go. Okay. So from what I read, the blue means that we have a quest here. So we're gonna run in, get our quest done. And the Rattlebones.
Good work, my thrall. This could be the tome Bannister seeks. Now what's this? A wizard? Excellent. I could use a combat break. Let's play.
We could go Dark Sprite to Dark Fairy. See how that goes. Try and get rid of his help first. Maybe fire? Okay. My snaky again? And finish him off with the snake. Nice.
The day is yours, young one. But the Dark Master's plan is already in motion. You haven't heard the last rattle in the darkness.
Well, he was pretty
In
fun.
his haste to leave, Rattlebones dropped the tome he was holding. It could be important. Perhaps Saren will know what should be done with it.
Okay, so we got a clue.
As you walk back onto Unicorn Way, you can't help but notice that the dark magic that was previously choking the street seems to have abated.
Okay. Da 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 da. Okay. So all my chats look like I'm up to date on them. And away we go.
told you! You beat Rattlebones!
Yep, we did it. We beat Rattlebones.
The darkness plaguing Unicorn Way is lifting! Look! With Rattlebones defeated, the gods should be able to drive away the rest of the undead horde. Ooh, that tome looks important. You should take it to the library in the Commons. Harold Argleston will know what to do with it.
Okay. And it does look a lot brighter, so we must have done something good. Now, I see a bunch of people with these little quests that we could take and get stuff from, but right now I kinda just want to focus on us doing the main storyline. Okay, so we're good on chats now. Let's go in and see what the librarian has to say.
Well, hello there. I don't think I've seen you in the library before. I'm Harold Argleston, Master Librarian Extraordinaire. You say you recover this tome from an underworld tyrant who is going to give it to his dark master, Malistaire?
I guess so.
My, I do believe this is a matter for Headmaster Ambrose. You should take the tome to him at once. But before you go, allow me to reward you for your heroics. Please accept this treasure card on behalf of the...
Treasure cards are special one-use spells of various schools. You can purchase treasure cards from vendors or craft them yourself.
Well, that sounds cool.
Press P to open your spell deck. Treasure cards are listed under a special tab and are placed into the sideboard of your deck.
Okay.
During combat, right-click a regular card to discard it. Then select Draw to bring out a treasure card from your sideboard. Remember, unlike regular spell cards, treasure cards can only be used once, so use them wisely.
Okay. So they're a one-shot, sounds like. What's this dude? I don't know. I didn't want to take side quests, even though I'm so tempted. Now, one I was told about that I need to take and that I should take in each world is some prospector dude. I think he was supposed to be at that cart, but I don't see anybody there.
Oh, good, you're back. I'm anxious to hear your update on Unicorn Way. Evil darkness summoned from the underworld? Oh, my. Rattlebones, you say? But he was banished centuries ago. How could... Oh, Malistaire. Of course. But why? Rattlebones was searching the Unicorn Way archive for this tome? Well, let me see what it is. On the trail of the Order of the Fang. Oh, my stars. I will certainly look into this. While I do that, you need to attend to the matter of your long-delayed enrollment.
So this guy brings us in here, expects us to start fighting people, and yet doesn't enroll us? What kind of headmaster is he?
To truly master your magical talents, we must induct you officially into our academy.
Okay, this kind of sounds like something you would see with a fraternity or something.
Our registrar in
Hopefully we don't find people with their hoods up in black robes.
From time to time, you'll see icons appear on the right side of your screen. These are tooltips. Click on a tooltip to open it.
Okay.
Many people throughout the spiral will contact you through tooltips to announce new features, events, or spell quests. If you miss a tooltip, look for it in your tooltip log by pressing Q and clicking the top left icon.
Is it me, or did they like purposely get this guy as close to Dumbledore as possible? I mean, like, in the first couple movies of Harry Potter, it's like, there's a forbidden forest. Let's send all the in trouble 11-year-olds out to the forbidden forest of death. Yeah, that makes sense. Don't get me wrong. I love Harry Potter. I am a huge Harry Potter fan. but there's definitely aspects to the series that make you stop and be like, okay, if this was real life, there would be some serious concerns going around about all of the things that the adults are just letting slide by. And from like the size that our avatar slash character is, I'm gonna say we're supposed to be a kid of some sort. Right? A kid, a teen, something along those lines. I mean, look at the size of us compared to the teachers here. I mean, to be fair, the first two that I went up to are non-humans, but even the humanoid ones, and I don't know, is this dude a teacher or... Because it says student. I mean, look at her. She's so much taller. Then again, these two teachers were much bigger, but could be because of their species slash race, whatever. I'm just saying, kinda makes it seem like we're kids enrolling in a school.
You must be the new student I've heard so much about. You made quite a name for yourself on Unicorn Way. I'm Mr. Lincoln, and I just have some quick paperwork to get you enrolled. Signature here, initials there, and a lock of hair here. Are you allergic to unicorns or eyes of newt? Good. That takes care of that. To complete your enrollment, come meet your professors.
Okay.
Welcome! I am the professor of the Ice School, where we teach thaumaturges to endure like permafrost, withstanding all attacks.
While in the Storm School, we instruct young diviners to strike hard, fast as lightning, defeat the enemy before they know what hit them.
We pyromancers of the Fire School prefer to carefully fan the flames. Utilizing damage over time spells, we slow burn our enemies to cinders.
Ooh.
Commanding the elements is indeed impressive, but Theurgis of the Life School seek harmony with nature, which gives us the power to heal others.
That's cool.
Sorcerers also seek harmony, symmetry in all things. Balance is unique magic from Crocotopia, which supports and enhances the other schools.
Fireballs and flowers. Freshman magic, that. All wizards summon monsters to fight for us, but only the best conjurers dare study the ways of myth.
And I'm Malone, not, exactly a professor. We haven't had a real
I knew it.
professor since the last one turned evil and destroyed the school, so,
Clearly said student above his
But I
head
can get you
with his
started
name and
by
everything
being a
else, so...
necromancer. Our death spells drain health from enemies, damaging them, and healing ourselves at the same time.
So, you're enrolling in the Storm School. Cracking good decision-making. That will serve you well. I'll take you to our classroom.
Okay.
Welcome to the School of Storm, young wizard. I, Halston Baelstrom, am proud to act as your guide and trainer of new spells.
He's cute. I like the top hat.
Check back regularly to see what I have for you. And as your level of tempestuous tenacity increases, I'll summon you to learn special spells. There's but one spell for you to learn now. Lightning Bats! Train the spell, then report back to Registrar Lincoln.
You're already learning multi-pip spells? Oh, splendid! At the beginning of each round of combat, you gain a pip. You use these, like mana, to power spells.
Okay.
Some spells, like this one, take more than 1 pip to cast. To use it, pass a turn. Or cast a 0 pip spell to build up your pip supply.
That makes sense. Ooh, a new spell. Yes, train and free. Why wouldn't I take it? Okay, so it looks like our next one's level 8, 10, 16, 20. And look at this classroom. It is so cool for a storm. What's this do? Let's see.
History of the School of Storm. Before time as we know it, there existed the Tritons. They shared the universe with the dragons and giants.
Okay.
The Tritons ruled the seas and kept peace in the world. That is, until the dragons and giants began to scheme.
Ooh.
When the attack happened, the Tritons were ready. They refused to fully destroy their enemy and so fell into slumber as their price for mercy. Today, the storm elements still exist. Even now, the more potent storm magic holds fire and ice at bay. Under the guidance of Professor Halston Baelstrom, great reforms have been made, formalizing many spells. The colors chosen for diviners are purple and yellow, while the amethyst has been adopted as the gemstone.
Okay. That's neat. That does not look safe to have in a classroom, even though it's a really cool effect, and I like the sound effects they have going on in here. Okay. Alright. Oh. Train. Yeah, we are nowhere close to this. And if I remember right, the gold cards are a one-time use. Okay. Oh, we got an ingredient.
You've just collected a reagent. Reagents are used as ingredients in crafting recipes. You can find different reagents. Reagents go in your reagent bag, which you can access by selecting the crafting tab in your spellbook, or by pressing J on your keyboard.
Okay. Calvin. That's punny. Okay. I don't think that all those icicles are very safe to have on the roof of a classroom, but it's a really fun and interesting winter effect. Oh. Are we supposed to pick another school? I think we are.
History of the Ice School. In the beginning, there were the giants, who were great in power and ruled the air. After the Great War with the dragons and the Tritons, the giants went into a state of stasis. But their powers still inhabit our world, and it is from this that ice magic derives its basis.
Okay.
And because it is derived from the giants, ice magic will always be more powerful than that of fire and storm. As for today's school, much progress has been made in the teaching of ice under the tutelage of Professor Greyrose. Under her watch, many new and powerful spells have been added to the school's compendium. Light blue and white were adopted as the school colors, and the gemstone chosen to represent all thaumaturgists is sapphire.
That makes sense. I don't know which school I should pick as my secondary. Or is there a certain way to do this? Like, do you pick more than one as your secondary? If you guys know, go ahead and post it in the chat. And I will read it and take your advice. Because I am relatively new to gaming. And any advice I will take and use it to help myself grow in my gaming and other stuff. And just like the ice tree was Calvin, the fire one is a Bernie. That is also honey. Looks really neat. Like, I don't know how long it took them to do this, but look at that. That is a really cool effect. Okay, well, they are talking. I will... Oops. I was gonna say, listen to this book, but I guess she wants to show me some spells first. Oh, those look cool too. Fire's interesting. And the teacher seems... fun-ish? More serious than fun, I think, but still.
History of the Fire School. In the days of yore there dwelled the giants, the Tritons, and the most powerful of all, the dragons. For many eons there was peace. That is, until the Tritons and the giants began to bicker on trivial matters.
Of course they did.
Finally, war broke out between the two sides, and the dragons became involved as the universe was threatened. In order for there to be peace, the dragons used their great power to stop the war, and the world became dormant and silent.
Way to go, dragons.
Though the dragons now sleep, fire magic, the most powerful of magics, comes from the essence that dragons released into fire and magma. As for today, the school has become more formal and organized under Professor Falmea. All pyromancers should know that the school colors are red and orange, while the gemstone is the ruby.
Again, that makes sense. Ruby for fire. Okay. I think something is wrong here. Ivan? Okay. Kind of looks like a cyclops. That's cute. Okay. So myth is more fantasy type creatures, it looks like. Okay.
Myth is imagination. The power of the mind and everything it can create drives the myth arts. It is illusion, dreams made real. If you can conceive it, you can bring it forth, bring it to life. Wizards of the myth school, known as conjurers, use naming to summon beasts of legend by memorizing and calling out their true name. Myth dwells between fire and ice, for that is where the shadows lie.
Okay.
And myths are the shadowy forms of thought made real.
Sorta makes sense.
The gemstone of the school is peridot. The school colors are yellow and royal blue.
Okay, so what should we do next? Looks like life. Oh, I like this one. I think if it was real life, I would definitely pick this school. It looks homey, almost hobbity in feel, and I like the plants growing everywhere. That's nice. Probably smells either really good in there or really bad because it might smell like compost.
It is studied by those who embrace the power of all that is living and strive to perpetuate its life force.
Okay.
Life removes chaos from the world and creates order to make that which is self-sustaining. Inner peace and discipline are traits of all Thurges. On the triangle of magic, life sits between fire and storm, for the spark of life comes from those two forces. Under the leadership of Professor Wu, the school colors of green and brown have been adopted, representing the hues of nature. The brightly colored stone, known as jade, has become the gemstone of all Thurges.
Okay. I can kind of see Jade with her oriental aesthetic she's got going on. What's this guy do?
You've met your professor. Great! You can train spells in your school for free, but to learn other school spells, you must spend training points.
Okay.
Here, I'll give you one now. Use it to start training a secondary school. And if you change your mind later, see me to buy back training points.
So it looks like I do need a secondary school.
Anyway, now that you're enrolled, you get your own dorm room to store items and decorate however you want. This is the boys' dorm here.
Okay.
And this is the girls' dorm. You can also use the Go Home button to reach your dorm room from anywhere.
That's handy.
Once you get settled in, report to the headmaster.
And I didn't check out the tree for life, so let's look at her. And I say her because she's got these pretty pink leaves and is named Blossom. So I'm gonna guess it's a her. Yeah, the effects on this is also really neat. I love the butterflies. Okay. Currently, I don't think I'm going to get my secondary school just for the fact that I don't really know which one would be best, and without a suggestion from anybody, I think I'm gonna have to do some research between tonight and tomorrow when I try and go live again. And for being my very first stream, I have to say thank you to everybody who has been responding in chat, everybody that has been just watching me, following.
Oh, good. Now you know where all your classes are
And
held.
willing to deal with
hope you
all of
liked
my
all the
blunders
Ravenwood
of
instructors.
tonight.
If you want, you can wander about to see what all Wizard City has to offer. I should mention, though, there have been some strange events around town. Nothing serious, nothing that a promising wizard like you couldn't handle. Let me also introduce you to our resident advisor, Abby K. Doodle. She can tell you all about how
Abby
many
K.
electives,
Doodle.
when you have
Okay.
time.
So like Yankee Doodle? She related?
But on to more serious matters. It seems the troubles in Unicorn Way were but the tip of an evil iceberg. While you were gone, chaos erupted all over the city. Undead run amok in the streets, and our former allies have turned against us. Malistaire must be behind this. Your victory on Unicorn Way makes you the perfect person to deal with this crisis. I foresaw you
Me?
might save
Really?
Wizard City. Now's your chance. Go to Old Town and talk to Sergeant Muldoon immediately. We must set things right and discover Malistaire's goal in all this. Good luck.
One last word before you embark on your quest. I've tried to answer most of the questions you'd have, but there is much more to tell you. If you haven't looked into your spell book yet, click on the book in the bottom right of your screen.
Okay.
Click on the question mark tab. Many of the questions you might have are answered in the help pages.
All right.
Oh, good luck, young wizard.
Oh, that's a cute little pet. I think it's a pet, but if it is, it's really cute. I'm gonna say it's a pet, because a lot of other people have them. Okay. I think for first time streaming that we're doing okay. I honestly thought it was just gonna be me, myself, and I here for my first go around. So I'm really excited that I actually have people watching, viewing, and responding in chat. So thank you to everybody who is here and who is responding in chat. And even just hanging out and watching, that's great too. I don't know if anybody else is on Trovo watching, but if you are, on my screen it kind of looks frozen even though the time's going. So if it is frozen, I apologize. But all of my other streams are working, so hopefully that will kind of fix itself. And how was your day? My day's been alright. I went to a group called Mom to Mom, where it's almost like an AA meeting, but not, instead of being for alcoholics, it's a support group for moms, which I know it kind of sounds off, but it's honestly really nice because everybody there's super supportive and caring and willing to listen to everybody else's stories and issues, and you have moms of all ages. I'm talking like grannies with, you know, the dyed red curly hair that's short and the grannies with the white hair to young moms who just barely are in motherhood, like don't even have a baby in their arms yet. And they offer free childcare while you're there, and you're put into different groups, and each group takes turns in bringing food. And yeah, so it's like we come together, we eat free food, you get the kids watched by the volunteers, which are usually teenagers that are willing to help, and a couple of adults that are there to monitor things and are certified. And then you get your brunch and you get to talk to other adults. Do you play any other games besides this? I've played a handful of games, like, on my own.
Beyond these gates, the city's gone mad. Wait, you're the hero of Unicorn Way. The headmaster
Hold
sent
on
you
one
to
minute.
help. Thank goodness.
I've never played a game from, like, start to finish before, at least on any new consoles. I've also never played a game where I started at level 1 and then got all the way up to max level on my own. Usually when I game, I'm more of a social gamer, so if, you know, family member or somebody I know is playing a game, I'll be like, oh, that looks awesome, I'll try it too, and hop into it just to get that social aspect. So I was kind of hoping by doing this and getting the response from people and things that I would get that social aspect and be driven to, you know, try and go further in a game. I like more cutesy games, but I've also played harder games. And by harder, I mean like more grungy, like BioShock, Assassin's Creed, stuff like that. I've also played a little bit of Call of Duty.
We've got undead all over the place. Every cursed spirit and vile ghost we sealed away has broken free and attacked the city. Nowhere is safe.
Right? Yes, it definitely depends on the mood of what I want to play.
Like a wizard's familiar. They help out in all sorts of ways, from discovery to dueling. But it shouldn't be in that tower. That's the caretaker's tower. Nobody's been in there since old Judd, the keeper of the cemetery, passed. Oh, right. Undead. Wizard, go with the pet, work together, and find out what's happening in that tower.
Ooh. Maybe I'll get a pet. By the way, I have some great ideas for your stream. Can I share with you? Do you have Discord? I currently do not have Discord. It's one of the things I...
Inventory. Once it hatches,
Hold on.
you can equip the pet just as you would a wand and bring it into the tower.
Oh, yeah, I did get a pet. Okay. It's cute. I currently don't have a Discord because it's one of the few platforms I didn't get around to making, and I was planning to do that tomorrow before the next stream. But I did link my link tree in above, and I can repost that. Okay, so pets. Oh, it's cute. Princess Prudence. Now, how do I equip it? Is it backpack? Yep. Okay. All right. In we go.
No, I lost! I can't believe You, other wizard! Hurry! You have to help!
You shouldn't have come to this tower. No, shouldn't have done that. Gonna interfere with things don't concern you. Like my plan to turn all pets into zombie pets, You'll see you will. When it comes to pets, sometimes undead is better.
I will agree with that. Sometimes undead is better, especially around Halloween, but Halloween's over.
If you have a pet
No, thank
equipped,
you.
it can help you in battle.
Okay, here we go. Huh. Oh. Okay. Got it. Okay. Sorry, I was just checking my Trovo and it's still, like, frozen. Yeah, let's try something different. Okay.
Well, I know when I'm whooped, but I threw the key to my pet kennel into the kennel itself, I did. You can't get through those bars, nohow.
What? That's terrible! We have to get into that kennel. But how? Huh? Oh, I'm Penny Dreadful. I'm new here. When I saw this zombie guy stealing the pets, I tried to stop him and I guess I need more practice.
Okay, I need more practice too. And Penny Dreadful.
You were great though. But I don't suppose you have any shrinking spells to help us slip through those bars? Oh! What about your pet? It's pretty small. Can you command it to go into the next room and get the key?
Sure. If I can figure it out.
Commanding your pet, allowing you to get to places and see things wizards can't. Use this ability to enter the next room.
Okay, so I get to play as my pet. That's fun. Ooh. Okay. So everything's much bigger. And there's the key. And I don't think there's anything else we're supposed to get. Sorry, I keep fidgeting. It's the ADHD. I have a really hard time sitting, and so it's like you'll see me fidgeting, wiggling, tapping my hands, my fingers. It's probably another reason why I have a hard time finishing games, to be honest, but we're gonna try and do this together and get it done.
Now that your pet has retrieved the key, you can unlock and enter the next room.
Great! Now let's go save all those poor pets!
Okay, we gotta save the pets.
Ah, these cells have combination locks and only
Aw.
old Judd would know the code.
It looks sad.
I mean, maybe the captive pet saw him put in the correct combo, but I don't speak pet. Do you? I'm seriously asking.
Is that an option?
Maybe we can guess the combo. Let's see. 00001. Nope, not it. 00002. Not it. Oh, forget it. This is ridiculous. Our only sensible option is to find some way to talk to these captive pets and get the combo.
Okay. So we're a pet again, and we are gonna go in. Or talk to them.
Yep, I saw that smelly
Nice.
guy put in the combo lots of times. It's 000003.
Wow, one off. Okay. There's X. Yay!
Don't worry, I'll make sure the pets get back to the pet pavilion in one piece. Check it out sometime to learn all about pet training.
Okay.
After they're safe, I'll go to the headmaster's office and complete my enrollment. Come find me when you get a chance. For right now, though, go tell the guard outside what's happened here.
Oh, that looks really cool. Oh, I like the pumpkin. Very Cinderella theme. I hope you get some glass slippers with that.
You save the pets and a young student, not bad. But our work is just beginning and I need all the help I can get.
Speaking of which, your pet has gained enough experience, XP, from this quest to level up. As pets level up, they can learn new talents.
Yay!
With this talent, you can command your pet to attack. Select your pet's power card before you choose your wizard's action for the turn.
Okay.
This talent costs a bit of your pet's happiness each time
Aw.
you use it. You can increase your pet's happiness by feeding it pet snacks.
Oh, that's cute.
I've got alarming reports from Cyclops Lane and Triton Avenue, and I haven't heard anything out of Firecat Alley. So, where do you want to start?
So there's our pet XP and Storm Assist. I don't know if that's good or bad, so let's just take it as a win. I guess let's put out the fire.
The whole city's a mess. The guard is completely overwhelmed. I hate to ask, but could you see if Private Quinn on Firecat Alley needs help?
That was a little laggy. I hope you guys had the full audio, because for me, at the beginning, I didn't hear him say anything. Huh. Okay, so down here is Firecat Alley. And Flex. Okay, somebody just mentioned that I should look for the prospector first. So I'm gonna do that. Oh, I think I need to talk to her too.
Greetings, young wizard. So, you're interested in learning about crafting? The first rule is to have a clean, well-lit place to work. For that, you'll need a basic crafting table. I'm happy to make you one if you can gather the supplies. We'll need some mistwood.
Okay.
Bring the mistwood back to me, and we'll soon have you a nice new place to work.
Sounds doable. And ingredients. Just hoard them all to ourselves as much as possible. Okay, I have no idea where this prospector guy is, so we're gonna just wander and find him. Okay. Is he like out and about, or is he like hidden somewhere? Well, I think that's the dude. And that's what I got told to get from him.
Hello there, young wizard. Name's Zeke. Prospector Zeke. I've been all over the place, exploring the different worlds along the spiral. Each world I get to, I always find something people have gone and forgot. Like them dwarf-like fellers called the Smiths. Say, you and might help me out, would you? Those Smiths are hiding all around Wizard City. They don't do much good where they are.
Okay.
Locate them and let me know where I can find them, and I'll pay you kindly for your trouble.
Stitch. Is that where? Okay, so I think this is where you can change the appearance of things. Okay. Different looks. There is a lot of people in the commons. And I'm West Coast time, US. So it's 12:08 where I am. And it's a decent amount of people just going about and chilling at this time. If anybody knows the busiest time in Wizard, you could always put that in chat. Oh. Nope. Not one of those dudes. It's just a mushroom. I was like, oh, did I see one? Nope, just a mushroom. Yep, I think we've reached Firecat Alley.
Look there, wizard. Do you see that device?
Teleporter hub.
It's a teleporter. If you use it, it will transport you to other teleporters on this street. You can get where you're going quickly.
Nice. Wouldn't it be nice if we had something like that in real life? Just go up, click a button, and away you go. They probably make it so expensive, but it would be kind of worth it. Not having to get squished into something with a bunch of people around you. Okay, so...
This street is ablaze, Wizard, and not in the way it's always ablaze. It's been completely consumed by anger and hostility and violence.
Yup. Kinda looks like it with the skeleton
have gone
pirates.
Insane! A gaggle of them even broke down the gate to the dark cave. Now the undead have spilled out into the street. I can't hold all these roving mobs of mayhem at bay alone. Please, Wizard, can you drive the haunted minions back?
We will try our best. Okay, haunted minion. Okay, I think I'm gonna get the other haunted minion, and then I think I'm gonna hop off for this evening. Oh, okay. So that's how that works. I want to say thank you again for anybody that was willing to deal with all of the legging and everything else today.
To this corner of the street, but we're not going back in the dark
I'll wait
cave.
for them to
It's
finish.
spooky in there.
Okay. Yeah, what I was saying is thank you again to everybody who was willing to follow me, give feedback, and help out with my very first stream. And I will be back tomorrow. I will try and start by 7. If not, the latest I will be starting at 8, and I will stream to either midnight or 1. Depending on how everything goes with stream settings. So, thank you. And please come again.